Demon Slayer continues to take the anime world by storm. It's rich with symbolism and Japanese history. Because of that, this list has been updated to include more information on what the colors of the Nichirin blades represent and how they fit their respective characters. Let's go! Amber Nichirin blades symbolize sound. Tengen Uzui, the flashy sound Hashira, wields two gigantic, heavy cleavers connected by a chain. This allows him to swing them around with ease, making short work of low-level demons. Tengen's fighting style is just as flamboyant as his appearance, and he is sure to make his appearance known as soon as he comes on the field. Tengen created sound breathing, which combines his impressive hearing with his experience as a master shinobi. He was able to face Daki and Gitaro, the upper rank 6 of the 12 Kizuki, in an intense head-to-head battle. Lavender blades represent the serpent, and they are associated with the serpent breathing style. The most prominent wielder of the lavender sword is the serpent Hashira Obanai Iguro. Serpent breathing is technically considered to be a branch of water breathing. Obanai's blade can bend and slither to resemble a snake, making for some pretty unpredictable attacks that can cut through tiny openings. Since he can handle such a precise technique, it's no surprise Obanai is an expert swordsman. His skills allowed him to stand head-to-head with Muzan Kibutsuji. White swords symbolize mist. A prominent demon slayer who wields a white sword is none other than Muichiro Tokito, the Mist Hashira of the Demon Slayer Corps. Even though Muichiro seems rather self-involved, he's proven himself a qualified fighter and honorable slayer. As the Mist Hashira, Muichiro is an expert in the mist breathing technique. Mist breathing isn't one of the original breathing styles, but it's derived from the breath of wind. It's associated with a calm, stoic personality. Masters of mist breathing should often be wielders of these beautiful white blades. When a demon's slayer's sword turns gray, it indicates two things. One is that they're likely to master stone breathing. The second is that they're not going to wield a traditional Nichirin blade. In the case of Stone Hashira, Gyurmei Himejima, he wields a hefty axe attached to a large chain. Stone breathing is associated with objectivity, stoicism, and detachment from emotions. Ironically, Gyurmei is the complete opposite. He's not afraid to shed a few tears or express his feelings. Furthermore, the Stone Hashira is incredibly compassionate and will offer a prayer to anyone struggling. The pink Nichirin blade symbolizes love and is associated with the love-breathing technique. Mitsuri Kanroji, the Love Hashira, wields this blade. Mitsuri created the love-breathing style thanks to her unique body composition. Her muscles are 8 times denser than an average person. Surprisingly, this physical augmentation doesn't hold Mitsuri back or weigh her down, considering she is one of the fastest Hashira in the corps. Although she isn't technically the strongest, Mitsuri's willpower is commendable. She even created a powerful breathing style to accommodate her needs, which is incredible. An indigo gray blade is perfect for Inosuke Hashibira, the boar-headed Sundre swordsman. This color represents the beast, explaining Inosuke's association with the beast breathing style. After living in the mountains for all his life, Inosuke developed several animal-like qualities such as his short temper and overt aggression. Inosuke doesn't just wield one blade, he wields two. He horrified the man who crafted his sword when he started attacking rocks with the new pair after the old set was destroyed. As it turns out, Inosuke prefers it when his blades are significantly chipped and serrated. The yellow Nichirin blade, one of which belongs to Zenitsu Agatsuma, symbolizes thunder. Zenitsu may have low self-esteem and may seem like a coward, but when the situation demands it, he lets his true power show at the speed of lightning. That said, Zenitsu's strength is only unleashed when he passes out from fear. While most Nichirin blades take on colors as a solid band running down the length of the blade, Zenitsu's sword is unique in that it forms a lightning bolt motif down the length of the blade. It isn't known why his sword took on that pattern, but it does make for an awesome-looking blade. The demon moons don't typically use swords, instead relying on their bare hands and their blood demon arts such as destructive death or Enmu's dream-based powers. An exception is the powerhouse Upper Moon 1 Kokushibo, who ironically uses a Nichirin sword himself. Kokushibo was once a demon slayer who wielded a Nichirin sword with a light purple blade to represent the moon. That makes thematic sense since even strong demons like Kokushibo can only walk under the moon and avoid the sun's deadly rays. The blue Nichirin blade symbolizes water, and it's also the first Nichirin sword shown in the series. Gyu Tomioka, the water Hashira of the Demon Slayer Corps, wields a blue blade. With it, he uses his water-breathing style, making him one of the most formidable among the Hashira. Gyu's fighting style is very water-like. He moves fluidly, making his motions appear effortless as he eviscerates any demon in his path. He defeats and kills both the Father Spider Demon and Rui, the Lower Moon 5 demon, with one fluid motion for each kill. In Demon Slayer, the red Nichirin blade, wielded by Kyojuro Rengoku, symbolizes flame. The fan-favorite blazing flame Hashira is charismatic and wonderfully eccentric. Kyojuro has a strong sense of morals, and his passion for demon slaying burns with the intense heat of a raging flame. Like Zenitsu's blade, Kyojuro's blade color took on a unique pattern. His blade's red color creates a flame motif that runs down the length of his blade. These flames look spectacular in conjunction with Kyojuro's flame-breathing style. While Rengoku met a rather quick ending in the eyes of the anime, he made a huge mark on the story. Tanjiro Kamado wields a black Nichirin blade, but Demon Slayer's black blade meaning was initially unknown. Black blades are seen as a rarity, as demon slayers who wield them are doomed to die young. No wielder of a black sword has ever become a Hashira either, however, this is all superstition. In addition, this sword's meaning is no longer shrouded in mystery. In later manga chapters, it was revealed that a black blade is indicative of the sun-breathing style. Since the color black absorbs the most sunlight, it's especially deadly to demons.